45-24. Vanderbilt beats Tennessee. The harsh truth: college football fans can't stomach Vanderbilt will never be bad again. Facilities, money, city, education. Clark freaking Lee wouldn't be surprised if we see a Vanderbilt national championship sooner rather than later. Vanderbilt is the new ruler of the South. This is the kind of stuff that we've allowed to have happen. And I mean, have I told you this all year, or have I told you this all year? I think the last time that I said it, the way that I put it was, if you can't see a pattern right in front of your face, I don't know what to tell you. And the college football media lost their mind after the Oklahoma game and said we weren't allowed to say this. We weren't allowed to be upset with Josh Heupel. We weren't allowed to, it was just one game. Tennessee fans, they lose one game and they want to fire their head coach and all this stuff. It's insane. It's insane the way that they treated it. And then look, we go out there and we lose 45-24. Is there any point in going through any of the clips or anything like that other than to say, was their entire family getting arrested damn near? Vanderbilt quarterback Diego Pavia's brother arrested for public intoxication during a game for the second time this season, by the way. They were also told to stay off the stadium, and they didn't. Javier Pavia was arrested by a Tennessee Highway Patrol officer charged with public intoxication at the game tonight. He had a flag blocking people's view, refused to take it down, got mouthy with an officer, etc. Pavia dad just got arrested now. So, yeah, what's the big deal? I mean, one day we're talking about how we prayed to God, and that's why we got to where we got to, and then the next day we're having our entire family be arrested for, public intoxication. But it's okay, because on the field he ran absolutely wild on us. 165 rushing yards, 20 rushes. I think earlier in the year I said we were going to break him in half. 20 rushes for 165 yards is not that. And again, Josh freaking Heupel, love the guy. But the reality is Tennessee did not beat a single bowl eligible team in year 5 of Josh Heupel. Year 5. The idea that year 5 isn't the year that we can judge Josh Heupel on. Before we played Vanderbilt, I had this conversation with my dad, who I think represents a lot of Tennessee's fan base. And basically he said that next year he has to, do something. We have to be a contender, SEC championship contender, definitely get into the playoffs and stuff. And essentially my argument is, why is it that year 6 is when that clock started and not year 5 and not year 4? And you could say that we made it to the playoffs in year 4. It was the weakest playoff appearance that you'll ever find. We all knew what was going to happen that day in Ohio State, and we got destroyed. Nico thing being like, we lost our quarterback and we still ended up what? I can't even talk through this without getting freaking indigestion. He's the head coach. He recruited the kid who left. A. B. Nico sat for a year before he started. He should have hit the ground running as a true freshman if he was that good, especially after you sit him for a year. And then last year happens. He's clearly not what he's supposed to be. So, yeah, I think Vanderbilt beating Tennessee 45-24 is the greatest I told you so that I could possibly have for what I've been talking about all year with Josh Heupel. We have hit a hard ceiling.